This week on Let's Fish TV, I'm gonna be out here on the Amazon catching some monster peacock bass, and I have one bait that I really wanna catch some fish on, and that is a KVD Sexy Dog. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, I'm gonna lock that Sexy Dog in my hand, and I'm not gonna put it down. I want y'all to see some of the most vicious and aggressive topwater strikes that you've ever seen in your life. This is a trip that I've always wanted to have, and I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those trips that I always remember. Let's Fish TV is on the air right now.
That is a fish. Oh man, look at this.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southwest region every week.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Woo!
This is Let's Fish.
This week on Let's Fish TV, I have a very special episode for you. I'm gonna be fishing a small tributary off the Amazon River called the Rio Negro. Rio Negro is a long winding river that is loaded with peacock bass. This is a trip that I've always dreamed about going on, and I was able to do that with my good buddy, Scott Martin, and we have a very, very special show for you. You don't wanna miss the action that you're about to see. Also, we'll have this week's fishing reports from your local region from our insider reporters. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get one of these aluminum boats launched, get all my gear set up, and toss it back to the studio for your weekend planner.
Hi there, everybody. These Lunar Tables are predicting good game fish activity on both days this weekend. Peak game fish activity begins midday around 12:11 Saturday and 1:04 Sunday. Prime nighttime activity will begin around midnight on Saturday and 12:36 on Sunday. Depending on your location, expect the sun to rise around 6:58 and set around 7:58, and expect a new moon this weekend. Stay right here to check out all the current fishing reports from throughout the area, and I will return with 2014 Bassmaster Angler of the Year Greg Hackney on this week's Ask the Pro feature.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to go out here on the Amazon. You know, I've never been here before. It's been one of those dream trips, and I really wanted to bring it to y'all guys. Mainly because it's just something way different. It's not something you'll ever experience in your entire life. And that's why we're here today, is to show you something that's just so out there, so cool, and so exotic that it makes you want to go fishing even more. Because that's what this is all about here on Let's Fish TV, is to help you get introduced into the outdoors, get out there and go fishing. It doesn't matter if it's the first time you've gone fishing, if you've gone fishing a million different times. This is what it's all about, is getting in the jungle, mixing it up with some monkeys, and having some fun and catching some big old fish. What if we got trapped in here?
I'm not eating you, bro. I'm just not gonna eat you. Okay?
I'll eat you.
Nah.
100%. I'll eat you.
Seriously, guys, I had no idea. You know, the lack of communication, language barrier, obviously. They said private lake, no one's fished, private lake. We're like, that's great. We've been doing this for 2 hours. Like literally it's this deep, over logs. I mean, you've seen it, it's just crazy. Watch out, the tree's coming.
Yeah, I hope we can make it. Because it would be good if we did, I think. There we go. Guys, we're here at the Amazon, and let me just tell you, this place has them. He's got that Sexy Dog completely choked. Monster. Oh my gosh. Ah. Wow. When they get close to a boat like this, you actually have to play him a little bit. Yeah, he's got it engulfed, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, just play them out. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, just engulf. Oh, so big, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got it.
All right, Andrew.
Oh. What?
Two.
Wow. Guys, we're here on the Amazon. I'm here with my buddy Scott Martin. And let me tell you, this place is unbelievably amazing. Giant peacock bass. We just started the day, guys. There's a whole lot more to come. I can promise you, you don't want to miss the rest of this show. We're gonna be catching a lot of big fish, walking baits, sexy dogs, spooks, things like that. I'm just like, I'm shaking right now. I'm so excited. Like, that thing is huge. The coloration of these fish is just what is astounding.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
He is, let's see, let's pull it down and look. He's 11 on the dot.
He's 11.
He's 11. 11 pounder. Yeah. I mean, look at the size of that, guys. Wow. I mean, that's what you come to the Amazon for right there. Like, there's no doubt. I mean, actually has that redfish dot on the tail. Probably one of the coolest features of it. I mean, the whole fish just looks majestic. There's no doubt about it. We're gonna measure this fish, see exactly how big it is. I mean, it's just absolutely massive. Like, I don't even know what I'm holding right now. Is, what is that, 67, 68 centimeters? Wow. And that's it, guys. Let's get this fish back. That was awesome. That was awesome.
What?
Yes, very good.
Man, this has been a great year for crappie in Oklahoma, and that species continues to bite in many places across the state. Now, two bodies of water in particular continue to stand out. One of those is Call Lake. Kevin DeLong is back there again, catching them the same way he has been all season. He's using what he calls a cast and drag technique. He's looking for wood in 8 to 10 foot of water, throwing his marker buoy out, and then gets back off of that, makes a cast beyond it with his jig, 16th ounce jig head, lets it sink down to close to that wood cover, and then slowly drags it back in and around that cover to the boat, catching them really well. Most success on recent outing there has been on the new Bobby Garland Mayfly in the white ice color and also in monkey milk. Now, crappie guy Dustin McDaniel says Grand Lake just continues to amaze him. He says it's really been producing a lot of fish and some nice fish. Recent client outings there, they're catching them out of brush piles in about 20 foot of water. He says they'll fish around the edges first, literally dropping down, and then we'll get right on top of that cover and drop down into them. Catching them on live minnows, also catching them on soft plastic. Now, a recent outing, Dustin with Todd Huckabee Rods, Ken Roberson, had a lot of fun catching crappie in and around the wood, but also catching a few single roaming fish out in the open water. Crappie fishing is good at Caw and Grand Lake, but you can't catch them if you don't go. Good.
Oh gosh.
There's another big one.
Big one. He's right under it.
Roll.
Got him.
Got him, dude. Awesome job, bro. What in the roll? Get him to jump right here. Get him to jump right here.
Oh, it's
Another big one, dude.
Oh gosh.
Another big one, bro. He just takes you to your face. Oh,
could you imagine catching a 20 pounder?
Oh, dude, it's gonna happen, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen before the week's over. Ah, it's a big one. Another good fish, bro.
Same exact spot as the other one.
See, here you go.
Got him.
Big. There you go, bro.
There we go.
There you go.
The other one.
Pliers.
Let's
Dude.
see. What is that number? 7 pounds
7.
on the dot.
7 pounder, dude.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors, making it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Visit Mississippi. Wanderers welcome. Power Pole. Total Boat Control. Balls Out. Made in the USA. Heavy duty mounts for your fish finders.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Dude, that's freaking crazy awesome. Oh, look at that, that's a big one, dude. That's a big one.
There we go.
Oh,
Drilling it in and ate it.
that's how mine did. The first one I caught. Wow.
Can't do anything with him.
Wow. Good. There you go. Good job,
Wow.
dude.
I was like half asleep.
6.
I'm having the wrong direction, I think. He is, let's see, what number is that? That's 8 pounds on the dot.
8 pounds. 8 pounds. Dude, sweet. Are you? Sweetness.
Looks like a redfish with his
It's so
little tail
awesome.
dot.
So awesome. Awesome
That
job.
isn't bad. That isn't bad.
There we go. Bote bon.
All right, guys, today we're out here on the Amazon, and I want to talk to you a little bit about how we're catching them and what we're catching them on. So today in particular, and most days, we've caught them on a KVD Sexy Dog. Now, this isn't the normal Sexy Dog, this is the hard knock, so it has that single knock in it. And I think that's been a really important aspect. But one thing that you have to do when you come to Amazon and you're fishing around these big peacock bass is you gotta change your hooks out. As you can tell here, I've gone to a 2X treble. I'd put a number 2 on the front, a number 4 in the middle, and a number 2 on the back. What this allows you to do, it keeps that back down just enough, and it keeps your hooks from hanging one another. If you put a number 2 in that middle, you're gonna hang your hooks all the time, and you're gonna spend a lot of time trying to get them untangled. I'm fishing that on 65-pound Strike King Tour grade braid. Another important aspect, I actually had a giant fish on yesterday on a spinnerbait, and it broke me off on 65. The deal is with this, guys, it's not so much about just how hard they pull, but there's a lot of cover in and around trees, in and around rocks. The deal is when you get around that stuff, you gotta have a really big line, and if you don't have that big line, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna lose them.
Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's Lone Star Lakes, brought to you once again by the folks at Iceland Coolers. The best design, the best materials, and features that come standard, others will charge you as accessories. Lone Star gets you 10% off. Now this week we're going to start at Cypress Springs in East Texas. One of the reasons is because the lake is full. Texas is under extreme drought conditions over much of the state right now, and a lot of lakes are low. Cypress is not one of them. Get out there early in the morning, throw your buzz baits, your top waters, your Senkos, your spinner baits all around and between those boat docks. Once the sun gets up on the water, transition to your jigs and your shaky heads and other baits you can flip up under those docks to catch your largemouth bass on Cypress Springs. Now Lake Arrowhead is right on the border of those drought conditioned lakes. It's about 5 feet low, but you can still catch the crappie out around the rigs and brush piles using minnows and jigs. That's this week's Lone Star Lakes. Check us out on Facebook, Lone Star Lakes.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Lose, Feel the Difference, Mamba Boats, Ride with Pride, Strike King, Tie One On, Glacier Glove, stay outdoors longer with our gloves, hats, and shades, Fishing Specialties, makers of the premier mount assembly for live sonar.
Wow. That is worth the little boat ride through the jungle, baby. Welcome to the jungle. Oh my gosh. I got something big, bro. I don't know. Oh, big peacock. Big peacock. Big peacock. Dude. It's gonna jump right here.
Wow.
Wow. That is worth the little boat ride through the jungle, baby. Welcome to the jungle. Holy cow, look at the big one. Grande. Grande.
Let me get on the side of this guy.
Yes, grande. Here we go, boys. Look at that one. Woo! Very good. Very good. All right, hey, dude. That
Yeah,
thing
dude.
destroyed it, dude. I was like, what was that? What was that? Is what I was just like, oh my gosh.
How much does that one weigh?
It's at least, I don't know, dude.
12, 13, 14?
Yeah. Mean.
What's it say? Nope.
10.
10.
10 pounds.
10 pounder.
10 pounder. Look at that, guys. And look, that thing hit like a 20 pounder.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like scared me to death. Right there. That is worth it, dude. 10 pounds. And they get 15 and 20.
That's what's crazy.
That is what's crazy. All right. Okay, give me some dap on that.
That was awesome, dude. Golly.
Ready for me to let him go? Okay, here we go.
Hi everyone, Captain Greg Varm here bringing you another Texas Coastal Fishing Report. Hey, let's start this week's report way down south in Port Mansfield, Texas. Captain Wayne Davis, hey, he's AKA Mr. K Wiggler, and he just told me the water's been a bit high, which has a fish scattered just a bit. His pro tip of the week is look for bait, and the specks and reds are close by. Captain Wayne is concentrating on bait fish, potholes, current lines off the flats. Ball tails and bone diamond color and flamingo are the hot K Wiggler this week. Now let's move north just a bit to Baffin, and Captain Chris Elliott says his fish are along the drop-offs from the flats, and he's catching them working plastics near the bottom on 1/8 and 1/4 ounce jig heads. When the tides have been higher, hey, Captain Chris has been fishing the backs of the flats using gold spoons and catching redfish. Now let's move up the coast just a bit more to my home, Freeport and Galveston, Texas. Hey, this past week my fish have been way up the bayous. Both reds and specks are very plentiful in the deeper channels and where the salinity levels are high. Hey, we're using live bait, both shrimp and mullet, and having action-packed trips in areas we usually catch bass and crappie. We haven't had much rain, and the fish are way up in the bayous right now here in Galveston. Hey, remember, you want to fish here in Freeport or Galveston with me or my team? Give me a call, check out our websites. Bull red season's just around the corner, and we love to get out there and catch those big old fish. I'm Captain Greg Varm. I'll see you next week.
I don't know what this is.
Ja, kan je weer los? Je was
Whoa! Is that an Arapaima?
Yeah.
That's an Arapaima. Yeah. Piracu.
Yeah.
Arapaima. I got one, dude. Come up here, come up here. Come up here. Wow. Dude, bro. Look at that thing. Is there anything on them to hurt? You can touch them? You can grab them? I can grab them?
Grab on that
Look
big
at
son
that.
again.
I can touch. I can touch. See? Look at that. Guys, look at this fish. Wow. That right there is what you come to Amazon for. Peacock bass, big Arapaima. Wow. Wow. That is crazy, bro. Look at that thing. Oh my God. It's a mucho grande Arapaima. What? Here we go. I'm gonna let him go. Here we go. Big fish. Bro, hey.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter for new fishing videos every day. And download the free Waypoint TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, America's #1 fish finder, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. Plan or book your fishing charter at orangebeach.com. Motor Guides Tour Pro with GPS anchor, powered by Passion. Coastline Trailers, built by fishermen for fishermen.
So glad to have you back with us. It is time now for the Ask the Pro question. This week, Randy wants to know, in your opinion, what is the best species of fish to eat? Good question, Randy. For an answer, we asked 2014 Bass Master Angler of the Year, Greg Hackney.
I really love flathead catfish. I think it's a novelty because I grew up, as a kid, we catfished, and it was always, seemed like there were lots of blue cats and lots of channel cats, but when you caught a flathead, it was special. And they are, as far as fried fish go, they're hard to beat.
Thanks so much, Greg. If you have a question for one of the pros, visit our website. That is letsfishtv.com. Click on the Ask the Pro link and send it in.
Here's today's Right Stuff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
If you're planning a trip to come to the Amazon, there's a couple of things that I would definitely recommend that you have, and one of those is a KVD Sexy Dog. This happens to be the hard knock version. Whenever you're trying to draw these fish out of timber, out of bushes, I really like that hard knock because what it has is a really loud single knock, and it has that ability to draw fish off of cover way better than the original model. I also changed the hooks. I upsized the hooks to a 2X size. This is gonna allow you to hook those big fish and keep them pinned. 65-pound Strike King braid. And the gear, the rod and reel, is definitely important. I'm using a Super Duty speed stick, 7'6", heavy action with a Super Duty 300. This is an oversized reel. I can make really bomb casts. I can fish anything and everything I want to do with this, and I'm gonna be able to land those big ones when they bite. And let me tell you, when they bite, they hit like a freight train, and it is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Thanks for joining us. I hope you learned how to find and catch them here on the Amazon. Until next time, guys, I'll see you on the water.